Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our regularly scheduled Thursday edition of Hello America's What's Cooking. It is an absolute thrill to be here this afternoon. Welcome to the ICA community and to the Facebook community. My name is Glenn Duncan. I'm the Senior Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer at Ottawa Tourism and proud ICA Board Representative for North America. Today, as you've probably already figured out, I am pinch hitting for the lovely Paola, who is your ICA North American Regional Director. So I'm really excited about today because we have not one, but we have two amazing guests and a very short amount of time to find out what's happening in their beautiful region, in their beautiful part of the world. So I'm very pleased and welcome to introduce Paola Blancas, Event Attraction Manager at the Cancun Center, and Rocio Gonzalez, Meetings Industry Director, Quintana Roo Tourism Promotion Board. Hola, ladies, and welcome.
Thank you very much, Glenn. I'm really glad to be here and of course say hi to all the ICA members that is connecting to this live.
Hello, Senia. Hello, Glenn. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you for having me, for having us. Thank you. It's so great to share the screen with such a good friend and colleague as Paola. Thank you so much.
That's wonderful. It's great to have you both here. We really do appreciate your time. And I have to say to everybody watching, you inspired me today. That's the reason for my shirt. It's because of Cancun that I'm wearing the shirt that I'm wearing today, because I have had the luxury and the privilege of visiting your area many times. It's beautiful. It's one of my favorite places, and I encourage everybody to go to Cancun and the Quintana Roo tourism region. It's fabulous. So let's get right at it. I've got a number of questions for you, and I know everybody wants to hear your views. Maybe we start with Rocio. Can you tell us a little bit of what's happening currently in your organization, but also in and around your destination?
Well, Glenn, thank you so much for that question. It's a very good one. Well, since the reopening in June 2020 was just exactly 1 year ago, the Mexican Caribbean has welcomed more than 6 million visitors from around the world. Visitors have safely enjoyed the beautiful beaches, the parks, the hotels, and experienced the local culture and the gastronomy. In addition to this, we've held several events in a safe and successful way, such as the 20th edition of the World Travel and Tourism Council Global Summit 2021, which took place last April, right here in Cancun. So in order to maintain the necessary sanitary measures for the prevention and containment of COVID-19 in our destinations, we have implemented a traffic light monitoring system for the epidemiological risks of COVID-19, which established a maximum capacity according to the phase of this traffic light, which means that the events have a maximum capacity. Right now it's 50% in outdoors and 30% indoors. And well, Cancun and the Mexican Caribbean became the first destination in the Americas to receive the WTTC Safe Travel Global Safety Stamp. This stamp is the result of all the efforts implemented by the health and the tourism authorities in the Quintana Roo state. And they work together to create the Clean and Safe Check certification. This certification is aligned with international protocols, including the hotels, venues, the meeting space, transportation companies, tour operators, taxis, restaurants, everything, all they involved in the events and groups organization. And all these have been registered to obtain the certification and complete with the highest sanitary measures in our destination. So this is what is currently happening in Cancun and in the destinations in the Mexican Caribbean, Glenn.
Wow, so much to navigate and so much coordination to undertake, but it sounds like you've got a very strong team and proper protocols and procedures in place to be able to tackle that. So thank you so much for the answer. Paola, the next question to you, it's just curious to know, have you already started working towards future bids, future events? And if so, what years, how far out are you looking to work with clients in that fashion?
Thanks, Glenn. Well, actually, for me, as a venue, as a convention center here in Cancun, it's like a happy question because the answer is yes. We are working on that. After all these months that we were waiting to the opportunity, well, the association start opening all these bids. Finally, we are making. We are having the vision to the 2023, a little bit more for the national segment to the 2029 is the farthest as we have until now. Actually, well, the response of our clients it's getting back, and all the comments are future orientated. Of course, all the events are moving, still moving. So that's sometimes we're looking for more years in advance that we used to be before because well everything is was changing and still doing in this year. And well, also all clients are really excited about to have again this face to face with all the worldwide colleagues. So they are also excited to start with a new perspective. We think that the events and the beats are going to be different and so much fresher. We feel like the all the venues and the CVBs we are like restarting with a different um, activities and activity challenges that we're putting in like an exercise this and everything it's going to be really well. That is the perspective that we have until now.
That's great to hear. And as you say, yay, finally back into actually talking about events and planning real events. And you talk a little bit about how they're starting national, but I'm assuming there's more discussion around international as well as you get further out past 2023. And you touched a little bit on the challenges, Paula. I'm just curious if you can expand on what challenges that you're seeing. What are the biggest challenges perhaps in putting together the planning and the bids for future events?
Definitely is this virtual mortality, of course, because that I don't have the non-physical control to be in the bid. It's I think the most challenging thing. I would like to share that a couple months ago we participated in one bid, and well, that fortunately we win. So but everything was a rule that you only have to send the video and that's it. And that in that couple minutes you have to share everything and try to reach all the participants to have the votes in the general assembly. So we made that. We were really nervous that 1 week before the congress the video was sent and that's it. So we start with a campaign, really aggressive campaign, but mailing and try to that to reach all the doctors was a doctor at the doctor area. So by email and for me it was really frustrating just see the numbers that how many people click and how many people watch the video and that's it. That it was really complicated, a difference of the face-to-face competition that see how the people is reacting the real reacting to your campaign and that feeling that you can have in one face-to-face competition. But the result was really positive. We reach all the people that we expect, and well, the result as the happy ending that we have here.
Oh, that's good to hear. And it's I mean, such a changing landscape for us all to deal with almost on a daily basis. So thank you for sharing that. My next question, maybe I'll ask both of you to answer this, but I'll start with Rocio. Have you done anything new and different in the digital marketing area, or perhaps changed your business model in any way?
Well, Glenn, yes, absolutely, absolutely. As Quintana Roo Tourism Board, as destination, one of the main destinations in my segment, we are doing new actions in the digital marketing. Cancun as destination focus in the my segment, the marketing integration is being carried out under a single brand, which is Mexican Caribbean, integrating also the Mayan communities and all our destinations in the Quintana Roo state. We are carrying out organizational strategies for the implementation of storytelling. You are going to hear a lot of storytelling in our destinations the next couple of months. This is approaching some products that we are using in order to attract more users and more clients to our websites or to our destinations. Also, we are looking for a way to carry out digital marketing, inviting clients to do sustainable tourism, which is very, very important for our destination in a family, in a corporate, or in a friendly way. And also more options and proposals from new technology providers, such as virtual tours, 360 degrees images are being evaluated to integrate it in our Mexican Caribbean website. And regarding SIO, the search engine optimization, yeah. The microdata and the metadata, it is constantly being optimized and to be able to reach user more effectively and to be able to take them to the Mexican Caribbean website or to our different social networks. And one of the best examples comes precisely from ICA that complements this kind of strategy by constantly providing us with access to better and modern tools that we put in practice in our industry and with our customers, Glenn. So this is what is going new in digital marketing in this time that the digital marketing is almost everything.
Yes, you're absolutely right. It sure is. And that's an impressive list of enhancements and projects that you've undertaken within Quintana Roo. Congratulations. That's quite amazing. Paola, same question to you. How have you explored digital marketing and changing of your business plan and business operations at the Cancun Center?
Well, as a venue, we implement a different strategies for our sites. We are making virtual, so to try to reach to our clients and see all the spaces that we have to offer, and of course with the accompanying of our hotels. Well, Cancun Center is part of the alliance here at Cancun. We are part of the alliance Punta Cancun, so we work together, try to make some virtual sites and all the presentation that we make together, do it in that way. But a little bit, not only showing how many meters or how many rooms we have. See, we show a different kind of benefits that our destination have, and keep little bit different the selling that we used to work. And of course making we said that out of the box campaigns, because we're trying to share not the negative or the protocols that we have to do about COVID. Otherwise we're trying to share this positive message about our industry. It's reopening, is restarting, we're having a fresh air, and all of us are getting stronger and with a different kind of activities and complementary things that it's getting stronger, our return to the normality that we really missed.
I think that's really well said, and the fact that again you touched upon giving hope and inspiring and showing people that we are progressing and we're getting to a new and brighter tomorrow. And I think that that's very evident in your answers. Thank you for that. I'm always amazed how fast these sessions go, so I want to be mindful of being able to ask you this question, because it's one of my favorite that I see every week, which is to each of you, and we'll start with Rocio again. Something that you want the audience to know about about your region, perhaps that they don't know, or something like a favorite recipe that you want to share with everybody.
Well, favorite recipe. I think it's a combination. One of the main strengths that have made the Mexican Caribbean unique, or this magical recipe has been that since the beginning of this pandemic, the state government, the Quintana Roo Tourism Board, the private sector, and the tourism service providers, they done coordinated efforts which have been successful in attracting and operating groups and events, in the case of the My segment. And well, also that we as a destination that we have and is our strength is their connectivity that we offer. We have 3 international airports in the Mexican Caribbean, and the Cancun International Airport is the second most important airport in Mexico. It handles daily flights coming from different cities in US, Europe, and LATAM. Or Latin America. So this is one of the recipes. Also, the wide options that we offer for the pre and post meeting events or activities, as we have activities in Cancun, in Riviera Maya, in Cozumel, in the south of the state, in the north of the state, in the islands. So we have plenty options to offer for pre and post activities. And of course, one of our main things is the VAT Zero, or the tax-free program for the international congresses, exhibitions, and conventions. I think this is a plus, a value added for our destination. And last but not least, as I mentioned, the COVID-19 protocols that surround the entire value chain involving the events organization to maintain the highest hygiene and safety standards. That we work with the international renowned companies as Ecolab, Crystal International Standards, Preveris Group, 3M, Badger, Key, among others. So I think this is the perfect recipe for the success, for the reopening that we it's been challenging, but at the end I can tell you that 2 or 3 days ago we have 470 operations in the Cancun International Airport. We received that day around 153 international flights. So I think this is the perfect recipe for the success, and to show to the world that we are open and we are doing the things in the right way.
Wow, that's amazing. Such an amazing area, and glad to hear that airport is rebounding and coming back so strongly. And a perfect way to describe recipe when you're talking about the recovery of our beloved industries. So thank you, Rocio. Paola, final word to you. What do you want the audience to take away about either the Cancun Center or your beautiful city, or something with your local food and drink festivities and fare?
Well, for us, we're really glad actually to be here, and of course working together with Rocio and the whole tourism board here, because we're making a great team actually. The venues, the hotels, our CBB, we're working stronger, and we're going to be there with the clients. We try to make greater actually our industry. This month, well, this first semester was difficult, of course, and obviously for the rotation, the events in Cancun Center, we still moving years, and we're still with this positive that well, we are going to make it here in Cancun. And in this time that we still waiting, we know that our destination it's better than ever actually. Well, we are really glad to keep working for our industry.
Thank you so much, and I can tell you the teamwork between the two of you shows. it's very evident that there's a lot of great work happening. I want to thank you for your time today. I've been looking for some questions from the audience, but I think we're just about out of time now. So I will say that we will address audience questions perhaps after, if there's something that needs to be addressed. I know Senya will help me with that. But Paola, Rocio, thank you again so much for taking the time this afternoon. You will see their information on the bottom of your screen if you'd like to follow up with either of these wonderful people or their organizations. Also, I believe Senya's information will be on the bottom of your screen if you would like to be a part of a future session with Hello America's What's Cooking. We'd be glad to have you. And next week, I should say, June 17th at 2 p.m. Eastern, we will have another guest host. It'll be Steve McKenzie, the North American Chapter Chair, and he'll be speaking to Mr. John Reyes, Senior Vice President, Chief MCI, Sales Officer at the beautiful Hawaii CVB. So again, ladies, thank you so much. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.